Bah! I'm big.
Hi, I'm Courtney Mesplay. I'm head of costumes and makeup for A Christmas Carol.
Hi there, I'm Nathan Godfrey and I play Bob Cratchit in the West End Players production of Christmas Carol.
I'm Colleen Kubiak and I'm stage manager and president for the West End Players, as well as a chorus member in A Christmas Carol.
My name is Jacob Knuth and I play Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, and I am also the sound designer for the show.
I'm Alicia Ongwang. I'm in charge of lights for the play. Yeah, we light the stage.
I am Mitchell Brown. I am the sets chief in the drama department, and my responsibilities are basically just to build the set and make sure it gets done, and help Mr. Barish with whatever designs he needs, and run the crew for getting it done and putting it together during rehearsal.
That's hard, because every year has been absolutely fantastic, absolutely bejugular. Just from the very beginning, it was an experience which I wouldn't trade for anything.
I think you made up the word bejugular.
I did make up the word bejugular, but it's a fantastic word. It's like, it comes out, it's fun to make, it's a fun noise to make with your mouth, don't you think?
It is fun.
I really like all the new friends you get to make, especially with big musicals. A lot of new people come out. And then also just kind of the family that gets built during rehearsals. It's really stressful, so you just kind of have to bond over the stress, I guess.
Bonding over stress. Okay.
My favorite play, I don't know, probably either Happy Days or Beauty and the Beast because of the dancing.
Jacob falling and Beauty and the Beast. No, that's mean. Don't put that on there.
The most challenging thing is probably just making sure everybody knows what to do, where to be, when to say their lines, when to sing the things they need to sing, because it's a very large cast this time, and it's quite the process.
There are multiple aspects of sound in this show. There are sound effects, there's ambiance noise, and because there's no live orchestra, there's instrumental music, and there's a lot of instrumental music. There are 45 pieces of music I have to mix for this show, which is more than any show I've ever done. There are also 56 different sound effects, which is also more than any other show I've done.
So what's that in front of you? This is the board, and that's what we play all of our sound through. So for Christmas Carol, we're gonna have actually 3 different iPods. One for background music, another for background music because we're gonna have to overlay tracks, and then one for sound effects.
Dealing with Mr. Barish?
That is an excellent question. Probably gonna have to go with Scrooge because I've done sound before. I've done sound design ever since I was a freshman. I've wanted to do this show since I was a sophomore, so I've always kind of had this idea of what I would do for sound. Never been a lead before, so this is the first time I've been a lead in the show. So it takes a while kind of figuring out the right groove for Scrooge, getting his voice, getting his mannerisms down. And it's very emotionally draining because he is not a fun guy. He's got a lot of fun guy on him, but he's not a fun guy. He's just he brings you down, sort of.
When the snow went round about.
Like that.
Sarah, you got pretty good just the way you're doing like that.
Except, I mean that.
All right, so can you show us around the set?
Sure. So, what the set is representing is a London set bridge, and we got like street lights going on, and a walkway up top that people will walk over. We got some arches in here, and that's pretty much how it's going. It's going to look like a brick bridge once you finish painting it.
What about this show has been unique compared to past shows? And like in preparation for this show?
I think the costumes and whatnot. I mean, I don't think we've done like an era show like this in a while. Other than that,
Closest was last year to the Beast.
yeah, I mean,
And
it
that
was.
wasn't even a real time period.
I think it was pretty close to Beauty and the Beast last year. I mean, it's another big cast show, which Barish keeps saying he doesn't like to do, but then he does it the next year. So yeah, there isn't too many things that are unique, but it's definitely a fun show.
We have to, well, we're renting 95% of the costumes from our costume place, but then we have to make Marley's costume from like scratch.
I still haven't tried out my costume yet. I've got my shoes, but the thing is, I don't wear these shoes for most of the play. I wear slippers for most of the play, so I need my costume.
What about this show in your preparation has been unique compared to past shows?
I have to say for Lights Crew, we're a lot more organized, especially with our lighting plots. We were able to construct a detailed map of the stage, making our jobs a lot easier, and we were able to finish things more quickly than we were in the past, especially with our short time frame for constructing this production.
We need to finish building the set, paint the set. Some people still need to memorize lines. Costumes, we need to start rehearsing with costumes. A lot of different stuff, but we always pull it together in the end, so I'm not too worried.
We need to get levels, we need to figure out how loud all the sound effects will be, and we need to record some sound effects because Jacob Marley has a line which is pre-recorded, and so we play that over the speakers. We play a parrot speaking over the speakers, and we need Ajax to do bells for us, for a clock that we need to put over the speakers.
At the finish, writing cues, those are mostly done. Hanging up a few last minute lights just to add a little more color to the show.
Will you be ready?
Will I personally be ready?
Yes, I will. I will. I will. Mwahaha.
I guess.
That was the first answer of my life.
Yes, I will be very ready for it.
I was born ready.